There are many things that affect the stock market. One of those things just happened a month ago as we elected a new president. But in that month, how have your investments fared? Garrison III with Preservation Financial is here to discuss how investments made through Brookstone Capital Management have been performing. Garrison, thank you for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Normally here on a Friday, but here on a Wednesday, getting the jump on things.
That's right.
Let's talk about Brookstone. How has it been performing?
It's performed very, very well. Brookstone is private wealth management, active management. They're able to move out of harm's way when the market trends down and move back into the market when it trends up. This election was remarkable. If you were up at 3:30,
which I was
in the morning,
right,
the market was down almost 1,000 points.
Right.
By the time the market opened the next morning, it was back in the green and actually finished up about, I think it was 162 points for the day.
The stock market is so fickle. It really is.
People allow emotion to enter into their market decisions. And one of the exercises that I play with prospective clients is I say, okay, here's $1 million of your money. Mm-hmm. Here's $1 million of monopoly money. Are you going to treat these two stacks of money the same? Of course not. They have no emotional tie to the monopoly money, and that's the way that you have to approach it. The investing standards and means have not changed one bit, regardless of the outcome of the market. Mm-hmm. Now, there's the bounce. Seldom do you see a 2,000-point swing.
Very seldom.
In a time span like that.
Right.
But look what's happened since. The cancellation of the new Air Force One.
Right.
Japan announced this morning they're going to put $50 billion into the United States economy.
50 billion.
50 billion.
I had not heard that this morning.
It was just on Fox not long ago. Mm-hmm. So the tried and true standards still work. Don't knee jerk. We tend to let emotions overplay themselves.
Especially when you're preparing for retirement. I think
exactly.
A lot of folks carry their feelings on their sleeve because that's money they've worked for their entire life.
Yeah, and it's a change from accumulation to decumulation.
Right.
And people do not realize how difficult that is to make that decision, to pull the trigger to go ahead and retire.
And you were telling me a story about Brookstone that happened 2008, 2009 when the economy was in pretty bad shape.
Correct.
They came through it pretty well.
Yes, they did. The broad market was down 57%. When it started down from 14,165 on the Dow, it bottomed at 64.46. And it did not bottom out until March 3rd, 2009. And people that had never been in the market because they had depended on 5-6% CDs with their Social Security were driven into the market to get some kind of a gain. I had a client with $900,000 in a CD earning 1/10 of 1%. That's $900.
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
Right.
But Brookstone, they are active money managers. They can move out of harm's way, back into the market, and from March 3rd, when the market bottomed, in 7 months, it made back 80% of its losses.
Right.
We had one fund manager that made 73% in 2009.
Right.
We had another one that made 91%. So it's active management. There's a place for it, and that's what we bring to the table with Brookstone is the strategic active money management.
Strategic money management and stability. That's what you're all about. Garrison III, thank you, my friend. As always, great information from the Preservation Financial Group right there on Sunset Drive. If you're getting ready for retirement, you need to go check these folks out today.
The preceding portion of Daytime was sponsored by